project to my high school. I make you some questions?
Of course, yes, no problem.
Okay. The first question is, what's your name?
My name's Marissa.
Marisa, and your last name?
My last name is Bravo.
Yeah. Okay. What is your nationality?
I am American and I'm also Ecuadorian.
Okay. What's the length of your visit here in Ecuador? Of you or you? Do you live here?
I live here. Yes, I've been living here for approximately a year and 5 months, and
Yeah.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah. And why are you here in Ecuador?
I'm here in Ecuador because a couple years ago I came here for the first time, and I met my family and I made new friends here. I made a new experience and I fell in love with the country, the food, the culture, everything. And I made a big decision to come and live here, and I'm really happy I made that decision.
What are the places that you want to visit here in Ecuador?
I would like to visit Baños. I've been there one time and I loved it. There's so much activities you can do. Visit the volcano, you can visit, there's that tree house. There's a lot of different activities, sports, and I really enjoyed that, and I would like to do more and go back.
What's your favorite food?
Ooh, I love hornado. That is my favorite. I love it with bastante agrio, lots of agrio. It's delicious. My favorite. Very, very good.
Okay, what's the difference that you find between your country and my country?
A couple differences. One thing I noticed, it's kind of funny, is how you say hello to someone when you greet someone. In the United States, we're very protective of our space. So we give you our hand, we shake your hand the first time we meet you. But in Ecuador, a lot of people go and kiss you on the face. And I remember the first time I was here, a guy just came up to me. He was like, "Hola, like buenas tardes," and kissed me on the face. And I was like, why did that guy just kiss me on the face? I didn't understand. So how you greet people is a little bit different. The food is different as well. We eat a lot of junk food in the United States, like hamburgers, pizza.
Yeah.
Here you guys
Fast food.
actually eat healthy, like their muertos. You have your soup, your rice, your chicken or your meat with your salad, and that's a really healthy meal. Let's see, any other differences? The weather. In the United States, we have the 4 seasons. So we have winter, summer, spring, and fall. Here, it's like in one day the weather changes. In the morning, it's like you're freezing. Then right around like 12 and 1 o'clock, you're sweating. You're like, oh my God. And then back at night, you're freezing again. So the weather changes very quickly here. So that's a couple differences.
Okay, and what do you think of the environment? Talking about the nature in here and between here, the difference between here and the
US?
United States.
Well, here it's, as you can see, it's beautiful. Lots of nature. The animals are exotic as well. In the United States, you know, the environment, we have nature, mountains and things like that, just like here. But here there's animals, there's fruits, there's vegetables, there's vegetation that I've never ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Whereas in the United States, I mean, we have the normal stuff, but a lot of it is processed, like fruits.
Yeah.
We have a lot of, you know, strawberries, but it's with sugar, you know, and things like that. As well as, one difference though is here, sometimes there's a lot of pollution, I will say. You know, the trucks, the buses that go by, the smoke that it lets out, it's pretty gross. Here, I'm saying. As well as there's a lot of people that litter. So they just, like, for example, you're eating a lollipop, right? And you finish the lollipop and you have the stick left. People just throw it away in the street. So that's kind of the downside, I think, of Ecuador. It's a little bit polluted, but at the same time, it's wonderful. You have Cotopaxi, you have, you know, the animals, Galapagos. It's beautiful.
Yes, and the last question, what languages do you speak?
I speak English. That's my native language, as you can tell.
Yeah.
I know a little bit of Spanish. I've been learning Spanish since I've been living here. Obviously, it's difficult, but I'm continuously trying to practice and learn.
Yeah.
And I know a little tiny bit of French. I learned when I was in high school and growing up as a kid.
Yes. Thank you.
No
Thank you.
problem. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.